Charles Cable, Channel 54 in Punta Gorda Town, CTL Cable in Maskell Village. First thing in the morning is carried live on Sugar City Radio 103.1 FM and East Radio 104.9 FM in Orange Walk. You can also find us using the Mad Lab Radio Belize app, which you can download on your Apple and Android devices. We have Radio on Wave TV's live every day on our Facebook page. We have Radio on Wave TV. Find us, like the page, and tune in every day. It's Tuesday, it's the 3rd day of September 2019, and we'll take a look at the weather. The information is at 5:30 this morning. The general situation, fair and warm weather prevails. The 24 forecast for Belize and its coastal waters. Sunny with cloudy spells today and partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated, especially over inland areas this afternoon. There are no advisories today. The winds are variable at 5 to 10 knots. The sea state will be slight. The outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night is for only isolated showers. Slightly more showers with isolated thunderstorms will affect the south Wednesday night. The temperatures, the highs today along the coast, 90 degrees inland, 97 degrees in the hills, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. The lows tonight along the coast, 80 degrees inland, 75 degrees in the hills, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. The tides, a low tide occurred this morning at 58 minutes after 6. Another low tide tonight at 59 minutes after 6. A high tide will occur at 7 minutes after 1, followed by another high tomorrow morning at 7 minutes after 1. The sun rose this morning at 39 minutes after 5, will set this evening at 4 minutes after 6. The moon will set. The moon will rise this morning at 51 minutes after 9 and set tonight at 46 minutes after 9. And now the tropical weather outlook at 6 this morning. Hurricane Dorian was centered near 27.1 north, 78.4 west, or about 40 miles northeast of Freeport, Grand Bahamas Island. Dorian was moving to the northwest at 1 mile per hour with maximum sustained winds of 120 miles per hour. An elongated area of low pressure over the Atlantic, a few hundred miles west of Cabo Verde Islands, has a high chance of becoming a tropical depression during the next day or two. Potential tropical cyclone 7 was located near 23.5 north, 94.6 west, or about 225 miles east-northeast of Tampico, Mexico. Maximum sustained winds were near 35 miles per hour, and the system was moving west at 7 miles per hour. Elsewhere, tropical cyclone formation is not expected during the next 48 hours. We want to say thanks to forecaster Francisca Wellington and the Belize Weather Bureau for providing us with today's weather information. Yep. So Dean, tell us, it's Tuesday. It's the 3rd day of September.
Yep.
Are you in the celebration mood?
Always, Joe, always. No, if not, but I always in the celebration mood when it comes to September.
And this will be a September to be remembered.
Why?
So yesterday we were talking about the confusion at the bridge, at the swing bridge. Yesterday evening, I was after 5. I drove through Orange Street, came over the bridge by, and I tell her, it's terrible. It's terrible. People were crossing because you can't in front of Augusta Kwan you can't cross over because they're putting the cement on the street. So I've seen people walking across and going between the traffic, and why I just like again our plea to motorists using that area, just be careful, because why. It's a dangerous situation. Dangerous.
I haven't been down there, Joe, so I really can't tell about that situation in the downtown. Can't comment.
Well, I know that they've put a blockade at the foot of the bridge now. Mm-hmm. That pedestrian lane on that side, and so people tend to come up and then just cross over while traffic is coming, and then
the blockade there on the left hand side approaching the bridge from Regent
south
Street.
to north.
from Regency going across to Queen Street.
But boy, I tell you, it's a dangerous situation.
How long they do that, buddy?
Boy, that has been there since before school closed or bridge closed, you know. And now you really feel it because no.
Where's that school open?
Yeah. And boy, I want, like we were asking, and we still continue to ask them here to come up and give us an explanation and tell us when that job will be finished.
What is being done?
Yeah. I mean, telephone, so I mean, at the week I say, build with 2 pieces of steel going, and I'm saying if you get, you know, and it just shows that the lack of vision and the lack of planning at the council. Because if you know, listen to me.
And the abundance of facilitation that when they have, they facilitate people when they have no idea when they do concerning build a bridge. That bridge is supposed to be done by now, Joe. But if you facilitate a job for somebody, you give them the job or the contract for do the
kind
bridge.
of family.
Yeah, who the back piece of iron, brother?
And that's what I'm saying. Because you want to facilitate your own nepotism.
Yeah.
You're inconvenient the residents of Belize City, and I was saying that because now school is open, you got either that immediate vicinity, you got St. Mary's, you got Holy Redeemer, and you got Baptist school down the street. All in and then on this side, because people believe, well, okay, you only come from the south side to go to the north side of the school, but there are people who live on the north side who need to come to, you got ACC, you got Wesley, you got
Wesley Primary,
you got Garbat, the Seventh-day Adventist school, you got Wesley College, and so why it's rough. It's rough. It's really.
Most of the high school and the on this south side, like what you say.
Boy, I tell you, I passed through the yesterday evening, and it was after 5.
Yeah.
But it was still.
You can imagine it in the morning.
Yeah, like this morning.
First day at school.
And so, boy, like I say, I plead to Belizean, the motorists will use that area, we have to go in at that area. If you don't have to go in there, avoid it.
Yeah, Joe, but it should have maybe pushing, ensure that bridge get done for the opening of school. I mean, like you said, like nearly 1 month, 2 months.
2 months.
But what any do?
I don't know.
They come out, they tell any news media, any news media say, where they go on here, what want to do to the bridge, what kind of repair they get done. Any job description gone off, any contract signed, what are the situation concerning the swing bridge?
Well,
you know, the man have come out, and this is what I say with this man, you know what I mean? He always missing, he never up front for answer the question or come to the public. Like, you need to come out and make the Belizean public way, like, know exactly what you are doing.
I get one time.
Not hard for the public interest then and the public notices.
I'll know that the bridge, well, we for some itself, we mentioned the bridge, the condition of the bridge long time, because I remember about 2 or 3 months ago, one friend of mine came down and they said, Joel, you ever see this? And the man showed me the bridge, the condition, some pictures that way. You're on the top of the bridge, you're on the walkway, right? And you could look right down. He said, well, a lot of kids use this bridge and that kind of thing for school. And I said, and we spoke about it. All of a sudden, they lock off the portion of the bridge. The next thing you know, we hear Sowa, they work on the bridge. Then when you look, you see Sowa, you want interview about the bridge.
I do the interview about the bridge because I think Fonzel Gang put that video we show that he work on the bridge,
yes,
and I think for the public concern.
Well, you know he's on a show every Sunday morning, and he acknowledged that he's doing the bridge. And he said, but you know the cost under 20,000.
And if you are we worry about getting the bridge done and done.
I don't worry about the cost.
Safely.
Yeah, I don't worry about the speed and the quality of work that is being done. But I know how I see the man, they carry pieces of steel and pieces of steel. I say, well, lad, you know what you want to do. You know, you don't want engineer. You're getting a job to repair this bridge. Man, listen to me. You get your equipment and you get all your materials. So You no got no delay.
There no peace. You
You get there, you put the well on this piece. Boy, we need, we no fun, so we need 2 more pieces over here.
Bring one piece of iron.
They can go buy it. Then he go buy himself. Because you know them man they can credit.
Yeah, no account.
So the man have to go buy. I tell you, man, it's really terrible, boy. And it's dangerous. It's dangerous now because it's dangerous. School open now, boy, and lot of young kids moving over there. Like I said yesterday evening after 5, I gone through. It's about 5.
They got traffic officers and like that.
Well, they got traffic officers out there, and some of them try their best to direct the traffic, but some of them just,
Yeah.
But it's rough.
And the crowd want to get across the bridge, want to get across. And that one lane they use.
And so that section of the bridge is closed. And then the road is, the street immediately in front of the place is closed. So they had a pedestrian lane right in front of Augusto Conway, you walk over.
Mm-hmm.
And
Across
you go
walk, I think it was there.
And you walk over, and then you could go on the right-hand side of the bridge going over. No, you cannot do that because then it's cement the street. And so you have to. So when people walk by the crosswalk, when they get to the cement, is so they walk. So now the people anywhere they walk, the pedestrians now are now walking in the line of traffic.
Accident waiting to happen, no, Joe?
Yeah, it's really.
So Joe,
really
then they concrete the lease section.
Yeah, well, yesterday
from where, from the Belize Bank to the bridge.
I don't know how far they're going, but I've seen whereby right at the foot of the bridge, I see where now they've put concrete in that. I don't know how far they're going.
The time wave not the Belmopan, then change the channels and so up love there. Well, I love the power, but wave used to that.
They switch channels. Boy.
I don't know what they do, but we're no longer switching for. So
Well, I need to tell you where they pan now because Dale will start that out. We're gonna call. Carla, good morning, you're live.
Why not stop making butter make coke, Joe?
Well,
that plum, you know?
that plum. you got on your dress this morning or what? That a plum, man, that a plum. That a plum. Where Henry go last week? That a plum, that man, that a plum. Plum boy.
So I was watching the news last night, you know, there was this issue with a school, a particular school, I don't call the name, but they were saying that over 200 kids were sent home yesterday as a result of them not having paid their registration fees, and some of them for not having paid outstanding balances and that kind of thing. And the children were just sent home in mass. One of the parents said that his 6-year-old child was sent home and they had to walk home a lead distance by himself.
Yeah, because
he's a 6-year-old child on the street. This goes to show the what we always say here, that it has to be a partnership. Education is a partnership. The parents know that there is a fee to send your children to school, and the parents and the teachers or the principal or administration know that they need to communicate that to the parents. How is it that it is not until the first day of classes that you decide to take such drastic action of sending children home, when you know fully well that some of these children are very small, that they will not be able to find their way home, or they might be injured on the way home? I think that it ought to have been allow the children in school, give them a note and tell them, all right, if so be the case that will not allow them to come to classes, tell them your child is unable to come to classes because they won't. That's one. But secondly, the Ministry of Education, there is a policy. There is a policy from the Ministry of Education which says that you cannot send children home because they owe any school fees.
Yeah.
That cannot happen. But they do it, and then you have the situation where That like, man, how could this thing have deteriorated to the point of that you just send home picnic in mass?
Yeah.
That thing terrible, you know. The first day of school, big Monday, all the leave picnic, dress up in a uniform or whatever.
And the OFI.
And yes, the
They call them
office or whatever.
OFIs, yeah.
So now they send them home because the office. Then why you never just hold the picnic and tell them, you know what?
Just give them a
And
letter.
kill them aside, give them a note and say,
Tell the parents you cannot come
yeah,
tomorrow.
don't come tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do not come tomorrow until you come and make an arrangement in school to pay this bill.
That logical.
No such thing happen, and I don't understand how it could be, man.
But don't they have don't they, I know in the good old days when Rose was a principal and like that, you had registration date. When you come and you check really if the child if you get promoted or that kind of thing. Wasn't there a
That,
date
all
where
of that, all of-
so you
and
make-
all of that, that's why I'm saying it's a partnership. It's something that both parents and the school administration have to look at them better to ensure that these things are settled and it doesn't affect the child. Because at the end of the day, the child doesn't pay the school fees.
Yeah, the child are
And you know,
innocent, you know.
yeah, the child, the child is just not a child.
No, well,
the parent, the teachers, they need to sort out themselves, man. You
the
can't be
teachers, the parents, everybody need to come together and work at it, because one of the things where we mentioned where I totally disagree with is the fact that you have a 6-year-old child that will be sent out
Another just one, you know.
without one right, and you said
Of
that
many.
yeah, right, and they kind of thing they where
You
I think
expose
you're
so
supposed to
now,
have some
God
kind of
forbid
sense.
something had happened to
Yeah.
those children on their way home or whatever, you know, they add hours because school don't start. So you're saying when it's supposed to be in school, either you're at home or you're at school. So but you're in an environment you're safe or you are supposed to be safe. Instead of being there, you're up on the street, the roam boat.
Well, that's what that way I just now bring up, because the parent assumes that the child is at school.
Yeah.
The child is sent home, and then when the child get out there, no supervision. The child could roam till 3:30 when they expect him home.
And they could do it every day.
Yeah.
They could do it every day, and the parent would be
Right.
none the wiser, and the teachers would be none the wiser.
Why we make it caller? Good morning, you're live.
Hi, morning, Joe. Morning, Fonzo.
Hi, morning.
I don't find it a bit
Mm-hmm.
who's very about. My kids used to go to that school. It just happened that I passed yesterday when that happened. And the parents there, for their students, when they began to school, a lot of them, I know for a fact, they ain't better pick up the road card, you know. They don't pick up report card, they don't pay no fee, and they are the nicest ones. When that happens, they make the most nice. Hello?
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
we
listening to you.
Yeah, and listening to parents and teachers and things. Everybody's supposed to get there. Some people will send their kids at school, they don't even know if their kids get promoted. They're not going to register, they don't do nothing for years. So that's the problem. That is the problem.
I think we agree with that point that happened, but
that's
that
what
not
I'm
change.
saying. But it is a situation that is supposed to be both parents and that's why I said it's a partnership, man. You can't just left the picnic like that.
I totally agree.
And what you said is perfectly right, you know,
Yeah.
because I know people who don't know when the first thing they may ever do is put the child in our school.
After
and
that,
the child left by own.
They don't even know what so.
They don't know if it passed, they don't know if it failed, they don't know, they don't even know the teachers who
They
the
don't even know the
teacher.
class
Yeah,
with
but,
the child.
but
Yeah.
Joe, I agree with all of that, and that happened. No, if not, but still not change the fact from what Fonzo said at the school for send home the picnic out
Well,
without.
There is a policy that school
They
ought
shouldn't
not
do
to
that.
send the children.
And I
to-
agree that parents do that, and parents need to do better than that. I know if
Yeah.
not, but that what happened too. But you know, change the fact and the point where you may make what the school did. That not right. No care how you swing that.
I agree with you, you know. But what I'm saying is that this thing also, you have a lot of parents in Ladyville, where I come from, where Ban and go, where send their picnic at school.
Make the school raise there, no?
That's it, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. They never got a parent teachers meeting. When they picnic to go to school, first term, second term, third term. Never see them. They get promoted or they feel they never got, they not pick up no report card second term, third term. They just not participate. But any pan they are
Any
the
day.
ones out. Any
Yeah.
pan they are the ones with the boat and things. So it's just difficult, man. They expect the government to raise their picnic, you know.
Or the school.
And that is wrong. And then I want to cost the most, but what are real up, say all kind of things. And that's a fact.
Yeah. Thank you so
Yeah,
much, Carla.
that's
You know,
it.
one of the instances, the child, the same 6-year-old child, I believe, and I don't think I misheard. The child went home, and the pastor, what you do? Yeah. He said, well, then send me home because I don't pay the bill. Well, right away, the pap pick up the child and carry him back to school, and he can't pay the bill. So to some degree, you think that it is an effective measure? That it is a measure that works? Because the man find that money immediately and can pay the bill. My question is, you have June, July, August, 3 months for sort that out, yourself. You know there is no bone, there is not a bone in your body that is telling you that these children can go to school without them paying the school fees. There is not a bone in your body to tell you that. For the school they close, chances are they give you one note that said this is your outstanding bill and can settle as soon as whatever. So what happening in that space of time? What happening in that space of time between when the school closed the summer and they open back again for in September? What happened in that space of time there?
No money make.
Yeah, nearly like 3 months.
$5, $10, $2, $3. My thing is that we prioritize everything else except for children's education.
And that is important.
And people need to understand that education is the key. Education is the way out. Without that, you don't got nothing.
But you know what I was saying, Alfonso, and I agree with you 100%, where it's a partnership between the school and the parents. Now you are telling me that their parents, when they send home their kids, and you are saying that one of them, the least 6-year-old, the pagana find them money. You want to tell me that there is no communication where the parents know that, listen to me, if I don't pay, he can't go back to school? There, I've seen, I saw it for ACC. I read a letter for IT vet, and the letter of acceptance is telling you, this is a registration date, this is what you need to pay. You need to pay down your two.
The difference,
I will allow you to do that.
The difference, because I don't say it all the time, the difference between that, Joe, is that high school and sixth form and university, you sort out yourself. You know fully well, primary school, you have to be in primary school. And that is where some parents take advantage, that they don't want to pay the leave building, they don't want to pay the building, they don't want to pay the building, they don't want to pay the building because they don't want to pay the building because, like I said, the Ministry of Education has a policy, an overarching policy, that no child can be sent home because they owe no school fees. And that is where some people who, like they call us, every pan knocked in the day, every two thing dropped in the day, but they can't find at least $10 or $20 to pay for the picnic or at school. Man, sort out yourself.
As the government should do it.
Carla, good morning, you're live.
Hi, good morning. I'm listening to the conversation, and it's truly upsetting that you would find that principals who are supposedly to be educated people would actually be sending these small children on their own back home because of school fees not being paid. I mean, we don't even have to think about the physical injury that these children could face while being out there in what should be school hours from traffic, bicycles, motorcycles. But I mean, you also have to look at the fact that there are predators out there.
Well,
People who prey on children. And when these children are walking around all by themselves on the street, you don't know who's seeing that and which predator is out there looking for his next victim. And it's really sad. It is sad to know that those children had to be sentenced for that reason. You know? At the same time, I have to agree with what you all are saying, is that there has to be some form of communication, better communication, because I'm sure when you go to register a child, when I go to register my child, they ask for my name, my workplace, my contact information, so that in case of any emergency, I can be called. And so I want to say, well, what happened? I mean, even if they only, when they went to pick up report cards and they learned that their child was promoted and whatnot and the other, there had to be some information that was left with the teacher.
yeah, but my dear,
Be contacted, so that in a situation or a case like this now, you call the parent. If you can't get to, because these days, everyone has a cell phone. Every black man in his brother has a
The problem, Carla, is that you have no contact with some of these people because you have no contact with none of these people. So they drop off the picnic at school.
And
The first registration, when it just does the start, after that, the child start out itself to the entire school.
But then Carla,
6 years of school, so 8 years of
Carla,
school.
you are saying also, you are saying that when you do the registration for your kids, right? They will tell you basically you want to get a number where you live, one contact number. They will also tell you the registration fee.
Yes.
And then you know that, all right, if you can't, at that time you say, well, okay, if the registration fee.
You have up to a certain time to pay them. That is what I'm saying. I mean,
right.
The responsibility is both with the teacher and principal, with the parent. And while I can understand that, listen, you have to pay the registration. You can't just expect that the child will go to school and not pay anything. Right? I understand that. I mean, and like I said, most parents need to be a bit more responsible as well. I listened to the gentleman who called before me, and I have to agree that there are some parents who they are the first ones to make a whole heap of noise when they are the ones not paying any fees, but they're the ones that look at them, their nails are done, their weave is doing properly, it's complete as you
I got
but when you look at the child, I mean, there's nothing going on there. So, I mean, it's just a general breakdown of the whole family structure I feel. Because a lot of children are becoming parents these days, and no one seems to be paying attention to that particular aspect of it. People want to be living this adult life where, oh, I can live with my man or I can live with my woman. And they're still so immature mentally that they're not ready for all of these responsibilities. So I think that everything has to be looked at. Everything has to be looked at.
And what we need to understand too, and we agree with you, there has to be some communication with the school and the parents.
Exactly.
Because I am certain that the parents knew that, okay, we had to pay one bill.
Exactly. And
No, when it comes to
it's not like sixth form the university, you know. With the university, Monday you find out how much is to be paid, and by Friday you need to pay that.
You pay, rest you not go to school.
Exactly. And I mean, you have time with primary school and even high school, because they do give you a level of the leniency, so to speak. So that you can come up with that money, and there is a payment system in effect as well.
And I'm certain
if they wanted to pay their school fee, they would have done it. And you will say that yes, it is expected because that parent for that child found the money. But then, I mean, why does it have to be that is the extreme that we have to go to? It's sad because, as you said, that they become parents and they want everybody else to raise the child and not them. Everybody else must raise the child and not them.
And I'm certain that even at the primary school level, if there's a fee to be paid, as a parent, you could work out with the school and say, listen to me, I
So
will
they know
want
who put
but
on
they're not
corporate
gonna,
ahead.
yeah.
But you
I cannot pay everything at once.
But
you
I
could
want
pay $10, you could pay
yes,
$20.
that's what
I
I'm
tell
saying.
them
So, but that's why there has to be a communication.
Communication.
You communicate with the parent and the school.
As the people.
Yeah, yep.
All right, thank you, gentlemen.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
my dear.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I heard of another situation where this child is at a certain school.
High school or
No,
primary
primary school. The child is at a school, right? The problem with the child is that the child will make the grade figure that to be promoted. The principal is asking that the child not be promoted, but the teacher is saying that the child has to be promoted because no child must be left behind.
Is that a rule, Funza?
Education.
Education?
That no child must be left behind.
You
is
think they take it
misconstrued.
literal?
Yeah.
No, that is exactly what they did.
They take it literal.
And then when you call them out on it, they say, oh well, let our ministry want policy.
And then when the ministry explains,
there is a policy from the ministry which says no child must be left behind.
Meaning?
You know what I mean? That all the
Okay,
children
explain
are
it.
moving together at the same
Oh,
time.
all right,
Mhm.
good.
So even the slowest one,
You need to work with her to bring her
To
up.
bring her up,
I shouldn't even call it slow. The ones who have different learning capacities.
The one that we don't
abilities.
want to pay attention. The one
Well, I don't know if you want to pay attention. They got children learn in different ways. Some
Mm-hmm.
people are very visual. Some people would have
well,
to
I
read
don't
something
think,
for
I
people to
don't
remember.
think using the
The-
term
the-
Fonso, I don't think using the term slower. Is
Some
being
just require
disrespectful,
more
but
attention.
more right,
Yeah.
and they need more. The slower ones would need more attention, and
So
everybody.
no child must be
We
left
left behind.
behind.
Don't
Every-
mean that
Everybody.
even if they feel everybody.
must be everybody
They
must
have
be given
they have
their
not
attention.
taken it to mean that no, if you pass or fail, you're going.
You're
You're
still
going,
get promoted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can't be rewarded if you fail.
So now, where would it happen to that?
Everybody never want land funds. Everybody know
don't
next
like
year,
that.
next year going up.
Because
Yeah.
at that time, at that age,
Mhm.
you didn't have standard 1, standard 2, standard 3. At that age, you as a child not see the importance of education. So you would tell yourself, well, listen
But
to me.
that's
I
why
have
you
to go.
are the parent.
Aha, that's how we come in, and that's why you need for the parent and the teachers and everybody need to come together and ensure that that child in a school and that child in land. You got, and you see, while that we talk about the dismal, and I refer to it as the dismal results will come out for PSC and anything. Oh, will it improve? You know why? Because of the mentality of the union, and this is what they try to give down to the teachers, that no child must be left behind. That you have kids in a standard 5, we can't even read.
Yeah.
So if you can't read, you can't comprehend, you can't
Listen to me.
understand. So
Exactly.
they are
Reading
saying
and
now,
understanding
they
that the basis
believe
of everything, Joe.
reading that one subject. You can't read.
That the formula for
But when they are
everything
doing, you
else,
know,
once you read-
and as you get up, as the class moves up higher, you get in our class where you don't have the basics, because in the early stages, reading and comprehension
That's
is
fundamental.
very, that are the foundation.
Yeah.
So when you get up now, then the teacher maths and then up on the blackboard and they write here and that, you know what happen?
Are
You
the
can't
writer back
read
there?
that.
You the writer back there, you didn't
You
understand
don't even
that.
understand that.
The point that they make, if you can't read, then either you just stop going to school, because everything that are the basis of every single thing, understanding, be able to rationalize, to reason out, even in a maths, in a anything you need to read and understand. Only that's how you get the knowledge, and the reading for me that the basis. Once you got a good background in a reading and understanding, everything else
Maybe
goes
what we
easier.
should do, you know, maybe it's infant 1 and infant 2. Maybe we should deal with loan reading.
Yeah,
But
it
that-
should have been mandatory. You
but-
can't go
but
the way
I
till
think
once
that-
read.
Loan reading and
But
comprehension.
infant one and infant two, that all what happened.
Reading, they say
That
reading.
all
without
A,
understanding.
B, C, D, that are what the 1, 2, 3.
Well, maybe they have
that
to-
all what they happen there. That are all what they
Nah,
happen
your
there. You-
ABC.
Yes, when you have
Song your
children that
letters.
age, you know they bring the lead thing there and then they chase out the letters.
The A.
they-
Song out the
whatever,
letter,
yeah.
yeah.
That
Like
all
a
they
writing,
have-
You learn the alphabet.
But there are some
Foundation.
children who will pick it up faster
Faster
than
than
others.
next, yeah. And then you move on.
My thing is that I don't understand how
I see-
how
I
it is
see
that
maybe
you
one of the
just
things-
decide that you want to send home picnic.
Yeah.
And then the next thing,
that I don't
the
agree.
next thing you as a parent, you the one, you don't realize that school fees need to pay.
You don't realize you know.
All of a sudden, like that one big shock, and then you go and cost the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of the parents who gave an interview, when she gone there, she said she had nice. He said, and they cost up upstairs up at the thing, where the principal there.
Make me wrong, right?
But you reach that you because you are at polar ends. You are one and north, and the next one is south. One don't know that they need for one don't know that they need for pay school fees. The next one know that the picnic there. No one stay here if they not pay the school fees. So that like at polar ends, are like opposite ends of the same thing. Because the goal is to educate your children. Take an active role in your children's education, man. Go to school, go see every now and again, every 2-3 months you go to school
You
or
check-
every
you
month
check, yeah.
go check see what happened to the picnic. We not do that because what? We happy?
Or when they come
We
home.
happy? You see
and-
right now September? School fees, I bet the school fees don't get paid for September because they buy carnival dress and carnival clothes and they because we going to carnival and we going to 21st and we going to 10th and we going to when the concert then here we going man no school fees are wait
Yeah.
but carnival and 10th and September celebrations can't wait because that company and if you don't got the clothes then you don't go out.
And the government should pay.
You see, but
Okay.
but it come right back. It come right back to the mentality of Belizean out here now. Somebody for pay, because when it coming back, I mean, I take a break directly. Give me just make I say this. Like I say, and I agree 100% with what we are saying here, that there has to be, there should have been, or there has to be some communication with the school and the parents now. For the school to send out the kids, especially the young kids, right out. I got a problem with that. I think what should have happened
Hold
in
it
that day, you
you give them
hold
a
it
note.
till the end of the day, and you give all of them a note.
Yeah.
But
And when
mind
they,
you, it is a very effective strategy.
well, too.
It is absolutely effective that for the first day as you show up,
Sometimes
you
a
can
last
Go back.
resort.
You see?
We not say the parent gonna find the money and pay.
Yeah, one of them.
Sometimes
Well,
the
that's
school
one of
get
them.
pushed
But
and a
I
lot
sure
is-
that not only one of them.
Did that right?
Yeah.
But it is
It's
effective.
a very effective tool.
So that
However, it is a bad tool.
yeah, but that is man, that are the last resort.
And where the
Resort,
B&Q
because-
they in and that.
Huh?
Then I think when they finish studying.
Before we go to break, Joe, the carnival, the pig stock.
Mm-hmm.
The big stock committee is having the 9th
Night bash.
bash the
Birds
Birds
Isle.
Isle. 10th of September dance at Birds Isle. 9th of September starting at 9. Call 635-9544 for tickets. I repeat it again. 635-9544. We're going to take this call and then go to
Yeah.
break or what
Yeah.
we going to do?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, make her take this call and then it go. Carla, good morning. Thanks for calling your live.
Joe, Bonso, and the gentleman in the middle.
Dean.
Dean, uh-huh.
Dean. I just throw me lead two things to that discussion about the school.
Yeah.
My question is, with the registration fees that people now have pay, I mean, if you're not registered anywhere, like for example, this simple example, if you're not a registered voter, you can't go ask to vote. If you're not registered at the school, how the hell
Yeah.
registered to be part of the role or you know, so if you are not registered, that means you are not enrolled at that school, so you can't go there. Pay registration fee, then you could go there because you're registered, you're enrolled there. After that, you're not enrolled, so you don't expect to go there if you're not enrolled there.
Yeah, I agree to 100%. Like you said, you can't vote if you're not up on the list. I agree now. Anyway, it's 5 minutes after 8. Our numbers are 2025-360, 2025-361. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, and Dean Samuels will be right back after the short commercial break.
Money, They say money makes the mail run. So when you need it to run at lightning speed, go with the Pro EMS. Express Mail Service is the worldwide post office brand of its speed mail. Your item is received at one of our counters and quickly and reliably flown to its overseas destination within 2 to 3 days. EMS is available in Belize 7 days per week. Rest assured that you're in good hands because tracking, signature, and delivery confirmation can be monitored on the internet. The best part is EMS is at least 40% cheaper than anyone else. So why pay more when the best, the Belize Postal Services EMS, is available for far less? EMS for speed, economy, and service you need when you need it.
I'm moving everywhere with me.
It's the best coverage of Carnival 2019, and it's only on Wave Radio and Wave Television on Saturday, September 7th, 2019.
Join Kenny Morgan from 12 noon from the Cesar Ridge Road as he speaks to revelers and tell us about the amazing 2019 costumes.
Then join the best of the best in front of the YWCA on St. Thomas Street. DJ Dalla, Hyacinth Latchman Cuellar, Miss Belize 2018, Janelle Frazier, Drea Reno, the one and only Oscar B, and yours truly.
Come join us at our key location in front of the YWCA for great music, loads of fun, and exciting times with your Wave Radio and TV family.
Waves Carnival Coverage 2019, an event you don't want to miss.
Proud sponsors are Digi and T-Shirt Factory.
If you have a baby on the way, here is what you need to know about maternity benefit. It includes both an allowance for 14 weeks and a grant, which is a lump sum of $300. The basic requirements are: you must be employed, you must have at least 50 paid contributions, and you must have continuous contributions leading up to delivery. To apply, a licensed doctor certifies the expected date of delivery. The employer completes the salaries record. Submit your completed claim form as soon as possible. After giving birth, submit your continuation claim no later than 3 weeks after delivery. If the mother does not qualify, the father of the child may qualify for the maternity grant. Want to know more about maternity benefit or grant? Visit our website or contact any of our offices to have someone assist you. Also, be sure to visit our Facebook page and give us a like to stay informed. Social Security Board, safeguarding you, your family, your future.
The bank, remember the loan? Oh man, elite!
No need. Heritage Bank have e-loans with special interest rates when you apply online. Residential mortgages, vehicle loans, and credit cards.
Yeah, but the bills, man, the bills, light, water, you know, oh man.
Harry, you to be dramatic. You too old school, man. Come on now. With Heritage Bank, all of that could be done online. Any bill you could think about, you could pay online with Heritage Bank. That way you really want to go for though?
Oh babe, the Chapman they come today and I need to go to the ATM to get some cash.
Why?
I show no cash no in that the computer. Go online today for quick and easy access to our application at your fingertips. Apply online in the months of February, March, and April to take advantage of the following deals. Up to 100% financing on residential loan at a low 5% interest. Consumer loan at 10% interest. And credit card as low as 13% interest. You now have the convenience of applying for your loan from your desk or home. It's simply bringing banking to you. Some restrictions apply. Heritage Bank, the bank that gives you more.
I woke up with Digi on my mind. Got a phone call on the Digi line. Finna work all day on DigiNet, but right now we're about to DigiFed. When you see me on my phone, I'm using Digi. On the net, a telephone, using it everywhere. In my home or on the go, I'm using Digi. When it comes to communication, Digi are the destination. got the hook up with the fiber. They got the hook up with the fiber. The fiber. The DJ behind the service after me put on the chat talk. All you want to do digital. Yes, me's a DJ girl use diginet all day. And when me stay home use digital. When you see me on my phone, I'm using Digi. On the net, a telephone, using it everywhere. In my home or on the go, I'm using Digi. When it comes to communication, Digi got the destination.
Give me travelers. Give me travelers. Give me travelers. Oh na na, give me, yeah, yeah. Give me travelers. I want you to give me. Oh gosh, travelers, you lickers, them just stay so good. Telling the truth and that's no lie. That's no lie. Oh, I'm telling you that's no lie. Belize and the rum just makes me say ooh. Give me travelers.
Enjoy, travelers.
Conserve energy by using natural energy sources. Choose energy-efficient lighting and appliances and save as much as 25% per year. Service your appliances and cooling equipment in your homes and businesses regularly. When not in use, turn it off. Save energy, save money. This message brought to you by Belize Electricity Limited.
Belikin is brewed only in a Belize, by Belizeans, for Belizeans. In fact, without Belizeans, Belikin wouldn't exist. Introducing the Scarlet Macaw researcher Francisco, a fellow Belizean with an authentic Belizean story that, like Belikins, could happen only in a Belize.
I will be honest, it's not easy doing this. Climbing those trees, being away from your family is not easy, but seeing those beautiful parrots, I love it. That's all I could say. This is an amazing job for me.
Chicky Bull, it's so peaceful. The Scarlet Macaws, they feel so free here.
The question maybe will be, why we have to do this? Poachers, our neighbor country that came into Belize and stolen those chicks, carried grass to the border and sell it. So we need to see if we could do something about that situation. Climbing trees, monitoring my macaws is only in beautiful Belize.
Salute to all our fellow Belizeans with a story so unique like Belikins that it could happen only in a Belize. Belikin, the beer of Belize.
New look, still nice. Same price, follow the lights. Club tight, vibes nice. Keep the lighthouse coming all night. It's crisp, it's hype. It's a girl's night. Follow the lights, ladies love it. Great taste, lighthouse make we move up with ways. Feel good, celebrate. Anytime of the night, never late. Lighthouse Lager, new look, new size. Follow the light.
60 seconds. Benny's in 60 seconds.
And we're back with another segment of Benny's in 60.
Now, in an effort to keeping our dollars at home, Benny's introduces its line of best space furniture, all proudly made right here in Belize.
That's right. Our line of indoor and outdoor furniture includes the Bum Bar Stool,
The Oasis and Ice Bar Sets,
Convo Center Tables,
Easy Lounge Chair,
Me and We single and double armchairs.
All products are durable polyethylene which are salt, water and UV resistant.
In addition, we have a wide range of colors to suit your decor. For more information, visit us at Benny's at 2.5 miles Philip Golson Highway or call us at 223-6236.
So whether for your business, your resort, your home, or your favorite spot, make any space a best space only at Benny's.
Benny's in 60 seconds.
The Miss Universe Belize pageant will take place Friday, September 6th at 8:30 p.m. at the Belize City Civic Center. Tickets are on sale now at all Pink Boutique locations in the country, San Pedro, San Ignacio, and Belize City, or the week of the pageant at the Belize City Civic Center ticket booth. General seating for 25, reserved seating for 50, and VIP seating for 75. Find out who will represent Belize at Miss Universe. Get your tickets now before they sell out. It's an event you won't want to miss.
Did you see it? Of course not, but you heard it. That's the sound of freshness. Yes, that's the sound of Sprite's authentic flavor. Lemon lime, clear and bubbly. Since 1961, Sprite has made the hottest days the best moments to stay fresh. Sprite, stay fresh.
I love to tell the story of this land I know so well. It is the Bayman story that makes me proud to tell. It is the Bayman story that makes me proud.
Welcome back to Tuesday's edition of First Thing in the Morning, live from the studio to Wave 105.9 and 99.9, your entertainment and information center in Belize. Alfonso Noble, Dean Samuels, Joe Bradley. We're sitting in studio 2. We're operating from the foothills of Abel China Bridge right here in Belize City. It's Tuesday, it's the 3rd day of September 2019. Yeah. But you know, too, a lot of times, too, you see, coming back to the same topic we were talking about earlier this morning, a lot of people are asking for assistance from government. Government provides, the Ministry of Education provides assistance to government. Now, some people wait till the last minute to ask for assistance. And I want to give you one good example of it. Right? A lady asks, let me take this call. Carla, good morning, you're live. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Carla, you're live. Yeah, you're live. Go ahead. Hello?
Hello? Good morning. Hello? Hello?
Then the day can go on number there, and then yeah. But I can give a good example like Alfonso. A lady, well, you know, I'm associated with the UDP and they ask for assistance. I say, Mr. The Ministry of Education do provide assistance, right? Now, I say, when you need the assistance, you say, well, registration in, this is last week, you know, this is Thursday, registration in Friday.
For school?
Yeah, and you look for get assistance Thursday.
Fonzo, Joe, explain to me, when it comes to primary, what government pay, what government play?
Government pays 80% of teachers' salary.
Salary when it comes to students.
Yeah, well, as it relates to students, I'm not certain.
Some people do, some
actually
representatives they give only contribution, right? They do provide some kind of contribution because from primary school level you got certain requirements.
I think government pay most or majority of the fees for primary and then they only pay.
Good morning, hello. No, well, get back to that. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Alfonso. This is Honorable Bev Williams.
Hi, Miss Bev. Good morning.
How are you? Good morning, Dean. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, man.
I just thought it was important for me to weigh in on the matter of this. When I was advised, I was in a meeting in Belize City. I ran up there because I know Mr. Acosta well. He works with us, and I'm not going to take sides from parents against the school management. I was kind of surprised, so I went up and I asked Mr. Acosta, what's going on? And he said to me, Miss Bev, I have not sent home a single child. Now, how the parents are saying otherwise, and they have their own experience. What they had was a line of parents waiting to pay registration fee, and Mr. Acosta showed me several accounts where they would pay a part and then they never come back again, and all the rest remain outstanding.
And he explained the number of report cards that have not been collected because they would then be asked for payment. And I have to some extent some knowledge because recall that we get some funding. It's not cash funding. We get some funding from the Ministry of Education every year. And as soon as May, because the budget is in April, by May we are ready to begin to disburse assistance. And so every child who brings an invoice to my office gets some funding. We may not be able to give them the entire payment. We will give them part of the payment so that as we can reach as many children as possible. And we've done that consistently over the last 4 or 5 years. So I am surprised then that some people never paid a fee because that's one thing we don't do in BRC. We do not discriminate on the education funds that are given to every parent. And I say to the office staff, you take it. No matter of fact, at this point, we have the demand is so higher funds were depleted. I say to them, take the invoice. Don't turn back a parent. You still take the invoice. We will collect them. We will see what we can do. We don't say no immediately. We will see if we can seek funding from somewhere else, and then we'll have to pay that to the school by check. Normally, it goes to the Ministry of Education, and the Ministry of Education advises the school. They send them that it's CC'd to me and give them each child's name that an amount was paid for. So I don't think we should be having that. I know we got a little bit of criticism. Now we're posing off, giving out school bags, giving out this. So we ease the pressure on buying a school bag so it will help pay the rest of fees that we didn't pay. So I don't think at this time we should be having all this talk about school fees and children being sent home. If they weren't, then I agree that is wrong. I was told that did not happen. And I went there and I saw the crowd, what they were telling the children who never paid. Some people sent their children and didn't pay, didn't come for registration, didn't come for the police. Tomorrow you bring back your parents. That was what was explained to me by Mr. Acosta. Okay. I just thought, though, that we highlight that the service is there at the office. Every parent, every child to bring in 4 or 5 children and they pay a little piece for each one.
So you have to share it as evenly as possible across the board.
Right, and we pay from preschool up to UB.
Wow. Okay.
We pay. You get a little part.
Yeah.
Then you try and find the other.
The rest, yeah.
At least 50%.
It's only fair that as parents there has to be some level of responsibility that they take to deal with their children.
I agree. Some people are in indigent positions, and we try our best to assist. When we are aware of that, we do give a little more, and so like for instance, you have one of the schools have I believe it's I almost know all of them. I know one school is $75, one is $140. The high school, the only high school in my constituency who. So I believe it's a very good high school if you ever get a chance to visit or to look at their results. It's a growing and improving school. Under Mrs. Westlake, who is the principal. Their school it's a government school, Ladeville Technical High School, and it's only $433 for the year. It might sound only to me, some parents say it's hard to find. But recall the government of Belize gave subsidy to all rural schools, and Ladeville fall in that
300, yeah.
Primary school.
Mm-hmm.
So in first and second form, you get $300 subsidy. You only have to find $133.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So some of us come to me, but the thing is that they have had substantial assistance from the government of Belize.
I'm glad you clarified that people can just come. Your office is so open to any and everybody who comes in, and they will get assistance no matter what.
Discriminate when it comes to education for children.
As it should be.
But Miss Bev, I want to ask you a question. Don't you find out that a lot of parents wait till the last minute to come and seek assistance, and then they expect?
I ask them every time, why you do this to me, man? Why
yes, and then they expect the thing to happen instant. When they come, Miss Bev, you got the money, forgive me.
have a couple thousands in my office, right? I think I put it in my bag with me. We'll see what can happen. We can't promise. I told all of them. But we'll see what we can do. At this time, it is a little late because everybody is coming.
Yeah.
Because we don't discriminate, we're not saving for special people. We're not saving anything. So we're giving a little. So each day it's being depleted.
Right.
So they have to bring in their invoices early. Right? So, but I thought that I should have waited on this conversation this morning. So thank you very much, guys.
Thanks for clarifying certain things for us. Because the like government and no era representative will pay it. And I know this for a good while. Where though you bring your invoice, because government needs some documentation. And when you carry your invoice, they will sort out whether they give you the whole thing or they give you a portion, and they tell you, and they will give you a letter.
You know, Honorable Patrick Faber has said this on multiple occasions. He says that the educational assistance should be given to children and students no matter what their parents' political affiliation is, because the importance of the child getting an education supersedes party politics. And he says this over and over and over, and it is a philosophy that permeates through the entire United Democratic Party government, through the entire United Democratic Party era representatives, that you will get assistance if you have a child, no matter what political affiliation they have, and that's the bottom line.
And I've heard
it's rough, it's rough, because there's only a certain amount of finances that is allocated per constituency,
and a lot of people want.
So what you do? Instead of just one person get the whole pie, you take that pie and
you cut it up. So they get a taste of it.
So now that you get at least to get into school, because sometimes when you're not paying nothing, you can't get in none at all.
But I agree with you that you cut it up. But even the leap piece you can't give everybody the leap piece. And so you want to deal with first come, first serve. I am saying to you that a lot of parents, and they want to blame government, and they want to blame the school, and they want to blame everybody. They wait till the last minute to try to get assistance from government. It's a process. You can't just carry on. You just can't cooperate and say, okay, see the invoice here. And they say, okay, boom, 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 they write out a voucher for that. No, that thing has to go up to the ministry. It has to be approved.
No era representatives gets a bundle of cash. When you call your girl $50 and that, then the days they gone long. So what happens now?
And then pick who they want to give.
And a cash. Under the UDP government, what happens is that the people come to the area representative or the person who is in charge of the constituency, and they look at your bill. They say what can be afforded. They write it down. And by how much per thing, they add it up, and that go up to the ministry, and the ministry then gets in touch with the schools and said this is how much
we're sending this for Alpha.
Right. No cash money going and no
because from what you found out when they used to do that underneath the PUP, a lot of people get money in their hand and the fees never get paid.
Get paid.
It was a tool where people made use of.
I know IT vet. IT vet will tell you what you do. You go and you pay down to the bank. Then go account and pan the acceptance letter and give all of that. You pay your amount to the bank, whatever you pay, they tell you how much has to be paid for register. You go, and when you go do the registration now, you carry your bank, you carry the receipt that you don't pay that, and then you work on from there. Right? So, but I'm saying you can't wait till the last minute. Carla, good morning. Right? You can't wait till the last minute to get that done. And a lot of people wait till the last minute and then they expect, Because we got this full.
You got some divisions in the Peninsula where you have the boost program going where families who can't afford the fees are being paid, yet the mother, if they are a single parent, is being paid to keep her kids in school. Paid while leave money to ensure that the picnic could eat and they could go to school. And like my incentive, carry your picnic at school, but let's find a school.
And the program works.
The
program works. Carla, good morning, you're live. Hello. The Carla here, you know. I don't know why. Carla, you're live.
The number you entered for your one.
Oh, somebody. I don't think that plum. I don't think he number the call up. Our calling number.
Yeah, but I'm lying about it is there's no government who has put more education more at the forefront than this United Democratic Party. Like we say, what nearly 3/4 the budget or whatsoever.
25.
One fourth.
25 every dollar
goes into education.
Yeah.
And like we say, no play politics with it, none at all. People bring their picnic, no care who you support whatsoever. Kids getting their education. That's the backbone of your country. So that UDP always thinking being fair about.
Dean, me and Fonso, and we always talk about this. The only vehicle out of poverty is a good education. You educate your kids, and I tell Fonso, this the best thing. Your kid no have forgot the best phone. Your kid no have forgot the best shoes. Where your kid must have the best education.
Well, like tell my little son, right? I always mention to him. I tell him, you see how right now the struggles and whatsoever forget you for to go to school, right? I tell him you go to school and you to play games and you to play and you watch the same Libra want to make fun of whatsoever and the thieves. You see he burn the books. I tell him when you get big, you know what happened? That he have all the money and that he have all the gal.
They no
you don't have the legal right now, count on the show, the self out. I tell him, listen to me, out there real. Get it because he got the nice job and he got the nice ride and he got all the gal want to do after. You got to try and motivate and like boy get up by another man. No pressure. James.
When the party out west then tell me bad
hail him.
Let's not panic.
Yeah.
James the PV, no man.
Why this man in this Carla, good morning, you're live.
Hi, good morning, Joe. Stella B.
Hey Stella.
Stella B.
Hello, my TV.
Where you going?
I'm really happy here now, but I have a little problem.
Tell me.
You have some kids. I think those two of them they put out song when late. And in the evening, in a fancy banana. And in the evening, they go to target the one where they're when late. I forbid I want the police. I'm okay. Give a checkpoint school over around that when late. Because they chase the little boy, man, with stick for what me. I was at a funeral last week and I see the kids no want nothing. The one that when they head out of school no want nothing. Let the one that we want things in.
Well, no interfere there.
Police, but they curse and lay wait the kids when they come out of class.
No, that's what I'm saying. Stella B, Stella, what I'm saying, if they don't want it at school, leave the kids who want to be in school.
Yeah, but you will listen
not
to
to terrorize them. That
I would have liked to see the police and traffic there when school over, because then children they have sticks when they charge after the one in a uniform. I tell you why I say my own 2 hours was at a funeral.
Okay.
And that is bad.
I know say that's something by Gwen Liz.
By Gwen Liz, that's all.
Okay, Stella.
Between Church of Christ coming out the cemetery by theater, then something happened. I don't know what kind of curfew they have. Because I tell you to pick me for street.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of curfew they have. We have to have one marshal. I don't care me that Stella. I know I get trashing for it, but I don't feel. He unfair, man. He unfair. If
they don't want to go to school, don't stay with the school, but stop harass the picnic.
You understand what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I used to tell you good morning again and Stella the way to things to make a go with Jimmy. And I remark.
You're going on the night thing?
Man, what kind of thing you do?
You don't
get a leaf flag?
I have to go buy one because remember when they fire everything down.
Oh, lad.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, I bless because I be up. And for somebody when they give me Elvin Samuel, They don't want to burn down my house. If me a burn down my house, I come in lose more when he get.
Why would you burn down a house?
And sure, all antiques for my mother. You lose them like
All of that gone for true, boy.
Stella, they actually say you burn down a house? Stella, they actually said that you burn down a house?
Help me, love. I don't want to tell you who that is, but I'm not going to court. I'm going to court because I behave myself. Because right now, I have grand and I have great grand and I live to them.
I got you.
Yeah, that's true, by fire.
Mind my house, they try to live to my grandchildren. Good morning again.
Take care, darling.
Alright, Stella B.
Yeah, but by fire, boy, I remember I fire burn out everything, all of the things there, the memorabilia from your family and so, right? Yeah, all of the things I remember, we had home from Rose Spa, one chair, and we said it gonna fix right wrong the Palmyra. This is some years ago, and fire by the place burned down. The cabinet shop burned down and the chair gone. So the fire kept by fire and one thing there, no joke. Carla, good morning, you're live. Hello. Hello, you're live.
Yeah, morning.
Hi, morning.
You know, I listen to one, right?
Uh-huh.
I hear no mention that with a good education, you get a good job. That's not correct on that one. Not correct on it. But I think the government needs to create some more job opportunity for the youth. Then. Not only for the youth, for the region in a whole, you know. Because you got a lot of people that come from across the border, and I see a lot of them people, they cross here, they work.
You know why?
Then they take away the job.
You know why?
You
know why?
Uh-huh.
You know why they come cross and they get job?
Because
they come for that. We Belizeans, where they are, we don't want the job where they do, you know. Because we too highfalutin for that. We don't want to go pick the orange. We don't want to go plant the can. We don't want to go plant hot pepper. We don't want to go plant sweet pepper. We don't want to plant. We don't want cut banana. We don't want to do that because that's too good. That's too tough for we.
You don't want to mix cement.
Once again, I can tell you this, right? You know the pay when they give to Belizean, you can pay 1,000 for the week with that, 1,000 for the month with that. The payment where you get. Now when people work from cross the border.
So you prefer not to do nothing?
You could.
So with the pay where they get, so you prefer not to do nothing?
But Carla, let me tell you something. We and I'll be honest with you, I basically don't agree with you.
Completely
and what I want to say to you, we have a guy, our agricultural consultant who speaks to us every time, Wilmot was offering, Wilmot said they pay as much as $500 a week for pick orange. $500 a week.
We don't want
nobody. Do you know that when you say the banana, when the season they work, so those persons who own a banana farm have to get work permit for their people work because they can't get the jobs here.
Because Belizeans don't want to do it.
So the government role is not to create jobs.
Nope.
The government must create the environment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Belizeans, where we need to stop being lazy,
what you said.
And we need to begin to see what good country we have. Because a lot of we go to states and do the same thing.
People come not because they want it, because everybody want it in their own home country. They come because they see an opportunity. When they come and you sit in the sell tacos, when you sit in the fry plantain, when you sit in the cut up cucumber, when you sit and find the jicama and cut it up, and when you sit in the selling it, that you don't want to do that. But you have to do that because it's a form of living. Well, as you say, Belizean, they sell like that.
Why, very few until I
Yeah,
but I will tell you something, Carla. You see a few Belizean around here. I see one lady the other day, one local person from one of the bicycle cat. They sell. She got one little baby right front in one nice little thing. And she the ride the cat. Me meet her way around by immigration, the building the back there. When I come out of forward, I see a pine cat, but she the sell the thing. There's a fellow I see every day pass
Every morning
here.
he pass here.
Well, every day that man pass
Yeah,
with vegetable in a bag.
And
When it
they
pass
don't
back,
ask government for getting no
we
job
have
or
him.
create no job for them. They
when the
create
next,
it yourself.
when the next fellow name we are seeing a lot of blue, with a lot of Belize flag. I forget a very good friend of mine. Every morning you see he pass in a 4-man Belize and they push the cat. Then guys they make money, but the
But
majority
they
of
don't
it-
ask government for no
Yes.
job for them, you know. I don't know where you get this impression that government must create
rules,
job
yeah,
for people.
man. But you see that way people,
How we get
that
there?
way people say. Government no must.
I tell you this, right? I agree with that point there that you got some Belizeans that are lazy, but when you say Belizeans lazy, that no all are we lazy,
No,
right?
I'm
That's
not-
what
I-
we get
you-
up and
you
we
see-
do what we got for do. But sometimes the job opportunity is not there or what we know for do.
But aha, you hear what you say? Hold on, Kala, and I like this. You are saying.
Give me 1 second.
Wait, but if you give me, wait.
The 500 and change what you say. I would have wish you bring up on this talk show.
Man, you bring up on the talk show, boss.
Listen to what he got for say. One of these days, I would have want to share
Listen
what
to me, man. Listen to
I know
me,
they said a lie, you know, but I wish that happened. So then people do what it
Wilmot Kala over. When he call.
To close off with this, I would have want to ask you if hello. Yeah, I would have want to ask you close off with this. Not so I could hang up and listen after the I know election time to come. I want to know that when the date for go take out your what you call it, your voter's ID.
Monday
with the date. I got my social.
Man, you right now you say how you know they don't go write the elections and boundaries and you go register.
Yeah, you know, you go right there, carry your passport or carry your ID with your birth certificate, carry the document and you go register.
So you need your birth paper, no?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't got valid passport, you need your birth paper and our ID. Yeah. All right.
That birth paper only believes it you could take it out, no?
Yeah.
You don't registered? What part you registered?
You know registered.
Well, I registered as San Pedro, but I registered about 8-10 years ago.
You still live out there?
In this in a Manuel Heredia area.
Well, look at the area where you need to register, right? Then I believe city.
Yeah. So you find your registration. You have
register
to go
where you live.
You register where you live.
If you never registered since the 1st of July 2018, you have to re-register. Okay, my brother?
That's why they ask me about. Because they tell me that already, so I just want to confirm.
You register any day. The
re-register.
registration process continues every day. You register where you live, you go in, you carry your document, and register for vote. All right, my brother?
When are the deadlines?
They don't got no deadline for
no
that,
deadline.
man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I read through till election.
Make sure you're registered 3 months before the election.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the one I want to know. Okay, thanks.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, I'm Dean.
On another note, I said there's gonna be a meeting with the bus
Today?
people. Sometime this afternoon, as it relates to these buses that are coming across the border, they claim picking up passengers. But listen to me. I was stuck at that point in time when I had no vehicle, but I have a catch bus. The bus there where the service where we get is a far cry from what we deserve as Belizeans. Me and you are quarrel?
Yeah.
Alright, park your vehicle here. And this evening, park your vehicle here. And this evening, you got a bus terminal, you catch a bus to go to Hatterville. Then you say, how we are quarrel. Here what? Better yet. Better yet. No, better. Go ahead.
Carla, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, man. Your life, go ahead.
Yes, this cool issue. Everybody talk about the adult side situation. Now, think about what kind of trauma where the kids go through. Because since I remember when back in the days when I used to go to school, like in the 80s, going up to Queen Square, I remember when they had that policy of sending children home. Unfortunately, well, good for me, I wasn't one of those children going home, but I used to remember the other kids used to tease them, used to bully them because they were at a lesser, what I call it, bracket of income than some people. And then I remember, well, I feel sorry for them people that pick me up, they sit and they cry. Imagine, nobody talk about the mental health aspect of a shock and trauma for the kids. So I think it's the school and the parents at fault. Because these times with DTL and all the how fast the internet is and how we are so getting advanced in technology, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have mass messaging, we have all types of ways to communicate with each other back and forth on scenario. Only 2 months before a reminder, every week I send a reminder. I mean, that issue about money should be between the parent and the teacher. The kids should not be involved. Either parents wrong, the school wrong. Imagine you did work funds or drawer, and God forbid you get a call and you hear your picnic get knocked down or hurt or injured.
While it's
Right or wrong, I'm talking about where you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Somebody would have let your picnic off of the school compound. In your mind, they have school
Should be there,
and something
Agreed, Carl.
So, no, I want to listen and think about this. School wrong and the parents wrong. There are much easier ways to communicate, not back like in the 80s.
Agree with you. Agree.
Kids go always dash on a note, they can always say last it, they can always say, but right or wrong, the private schools, the government schools should at least have a better way of communicating with the parent and the teacher. This is not the child's fault. Poor, rich, middle class, any level, that is, I think that is ridiculous. I think that is, you can't take crazy thing like that for normal behavior. When I let you take me after school and they give you a phone call or text or nothing. But I think we need, as believers, to really take a serious look at this, because you can imagine that would happen, that the kids, the picnic hurt, injured, I sue your pants off.
But Carla,
I mean, we need to find some better way to communicate between
Exactly. And who is responsible for that communication is the school and the parents.
Yep.
So like you're saying, we agree on 100%. The parents and the school should be responsible, because there has to be some communication, some better communication between the school and the parents. And you. Go ahead.
Yes, I think that in this time, the technology there is and there should be a easier way of communicating with the teachers and the parents, and it's much easier now. And we need to, even if I put in a payment plan or something, because it's crazy. And we have a good day, gentlemen.
You too, and thanks for your participation. Yeah, the Carla be right.
Yeah,
the guy Carl boy. Carla, good morning. You're live. Hello. No, you're not there.
Yeah, you have some school like Holy de Merida. I remember my little boy going there, and what you find the teacher does is all parents' name and they create a WhatsApp group, and so information is passed every day. And
so you use
the
technology.
Parents, man, I think
you use technology for. Carla, good morning. You're live.
Yeah, good day, brothers.
Yeah, man.
The thing with the kids there in school, man, I got these 2 cents for put them in.
Yeah, go ahead.
2 cents, my boy.
Yeah, man. I mean, for say, how we believe start, right? Put in an E word there.
Yeah, man.
I mean, like the scripture say, we must be careful how we suffer little children to make them go astray. We mustn't be partakers of allowing the kids to go astray, because it looks like there's a warning there against that from the scripture. So it's a really good, like the caller say, either this teacher come up with some plan, the parents and work it out, but keep them picked in at school, because when you drop out, you becomes a target to the police, it becomes a menace to society. I cannot think on against my drop out. And if you look at afford to find ways to keep them in there might be a better chance in it, because what kind of control. When you let them out too early, they get out of control too fast, and they becomes the bad one somehow. And if you look to avoid that, maybe blessing them for who could avoid that, instead of maybe allow them to take them lick, keep them in school, and God will be rewarded. There will be a reward for those who look out for them pick them. The scripture back that up.
Okay, my buddy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I like that thing there. You know,
I never will forget. Quickly story. I never will forget. When I was the chairman of the board of governors for Gwenley's High School, I remember they had two young men in Fort Farm, Joe Bradley, and they were going to graduate. I think the following term, and they went to a basketball game at the Civic, where they got into a little fight, and like a knife was pulled, and get in a fight. And I remember it was a big issue with the parents, and the board of directors had to meet concerning it, what would be the fate or the outcome for the young man that was being blamed. After hearing both of their side, calling in their parents, explaining to them basically what had happened, and explaining to them personally with me was that what happened, what the sacrifices that the parents had made for them to be in school. And the board, I remembered, I listened to everybody gave their opinion on it, basically what they were going to do, and I remember the board basically, some members of the board came up to that one of them had to be expelled. And I was very adamant about it. I said, no way will we expel. First of all, Fort Farm just about to graduate, I put a young man in at these times of crime, violence. We have put a young man out there in the street where basically that like you kill the future, you have to reset the whole mental frame. And for me, key was we need to kill the situation here, right here, amongst us who know better, adults who know better. Kill the situation, bring them together, make them be friends, bring the parents together, Joe, because key, if we had expelled any of these kids, I guarantee you that same situation would have escalated, and you definitely had a situation where they would be in violence or crime or fighting each other out there. It will be a continuous process. And Joe, I told them I will not support expel. They come to school, they work it out, the issues, and they be guided right here. Make sure the teachers and everybody, parents, will work with these two young men to ensure. And Joe, one of the young men right now, finished school. I think he's doing his master's degree now. The same one that they were going to expel, he was actually called in back by the school to be a motivational speaker for the students. And what was key, somebody told me that when he was there, he brought up the situation where he wants to thank me, because if I had given up on him, maybe he would never. It's a success story. Sometimes you just got to put it in our kids and
you not sit there, no, you sit down the road. Carla, good morning, your life. Thanks for calling.
Yes, man, Joe.
Yeah.
Yep, Dean. I don't know where to call about this morning, and not to cut a short for what I want to say.
No, man, not
I want to say righteous, right? The thing is, what happened right now, I think the police department needs to get involved in the school thing, because what happened, they got some of the gang members, they go around some of their school, between the primary school and the high school. I think they need to get either what police assigned to their schools to maybe, you understand, park on their school and see what happen. Maybe got a patrol 24/7 until, you understand, until the school out. Because right now, it's that serious business what happen, not only Belize, countrywide, because what happen in America. Every minute when students look to shut up our school, they go shut up somewhere. But in Belize, there were totally different idea as some of the youth saying in Belize, you understand? Shooting happen anyway right now. So we don't want to pick men to get hurt innocently in our lane, drive by, maybe a gunman chase some man up the street, our picnic get shoot by accident. Before it can happen, make we try to stop it. You need a police officer assigned to each one of their school. We don't want with picnic to get hurt. At the site now, before it happen, then down the road they say, oh, and this and that. Assign a police officer to each one of their school. I don't know where it's the worst in our district schools, but in a Belize City at this moment, it's rough. Houses where gang members or different people were into crime, they close to certain school. And you can't prevent that. If a man lives in our house, you can't tell a man move for the house because the school they close. You understand? But got a police assigned to the school, or police when certain man so man don't respect police, but they might go a slight idea enough for those simple list if they see a police nearby. You understand? Just as how I got picnic, other parents got picnic where when they picnic at a school, they accept they believe that picnic will be safe. You understand? Till they come out of school. So man, if the police officer, whosoever, maybe the commissioner, somebody they hear this, man, assign a police to each one of their school. Even the high school.
Right,
because the high school they worse. Because man, they go look for high school students, where they in the gang or where they close, or where they carry the gang thing in the school. Maybe what fight happen, what cousin or what brother they in a gang, he going to get cousin or he going to get brother, they go harass this one here at the school, where beat up another cousin. Me and you know how that thing go deal. You understand?
We all do.
So if it prevent that thing from happen, brother, put a police at the school, man. Make the school year we just open, going into next year go good. We don't want nothing happen to the students there, and make everything go fine and done, man.
Okay,
so police assigned to their school.
All right, buddy, thanks. The man they say assign a police to the school, but the school got school warden. I've seen a lot of...
But school warden can't stop.
Joe, I don't think it's mandatory for every school, but I think there's certain schools maybe on the southern part, maybe increase patrol. You can't stretch the police
when
department.
Philip Willoughby did this, what's the name of his program? With all of these people who have been left paralyzed, one struggle. He went and he spoke. These persons who were affected by gang violence went to spoke at the St. Martin's de Porres school as it relates to the effect that gang violence has had. When they asked the picnic, how many of you guys have ever heard of a gunshot? How many? 90% of the children have seen somebody who gets shot, know somebody who gets shot, they just have been affected by gang violence.
If not about
what Alan is talking about, I think should be taken into consideration, but not in the scope in which he's saying. Not in the posting a policeman there, in that there is direct that there is direct communication between the school and the police. So that you at any given point and there is a gang unit that deals with these things, so that these children who are vulnerable to these gangs do not fall prey to the gangs. Carl.
Yeah. Carla, good morning. Thanks for calling. You're live.
Yes, good morning. I am calling to just complain about the bus service that we're having here in Lordstown. We have two bus companies running here. We have Ramo company and we have Halak. Now, with Halak bus, we have only 3 buses running in this area from April like that, or before April. Now, this man, Mr. Halak, has buses run Nabilama as well. He has the run there. He has 5 buses in Nabilama and only 3 buses. Yesterday it was 2 buses running. I mean, the service within the alpha is not good here like the lady will really get Sunday. So they need to try get them up together and have buses on time for us. It's supposed to be a run with buses left every 15 minutes in the morning. When you miss on 5:15 bus, you not get a bus till 6 o'clock. What about the people that we need to reach their work? Come on, they're not all about them. They have to think about the customers them as well. So I just hope and pray that they look into it, because this is nonsense now. It's too long.
Okay, my dear. Well, if you are, I think if you are from a bus service and you have scheduled runs, you should be able to meet your scheduled runs.
Otherwise, give up the.
Exactly, give it up to somebody who can do it.
So what was the situation that you were bringing up concerning?
9 o'clock when Joe, you don't need to go. 9 o'clock, we can take a break and only come
2025-360, 2025-361. We'll be right back after the short commercial break. Okay?
Did you see it? Of course not, but you heard it. That's the sound of freshness. Yes, that's the sound of Sprite's authentic flavor. Lemon lime, clear and bubbly. Since 1961, Sprite has made the hottest days the best moments to stay fresh. Sprite, stay fresh.
Belikin is brewed only in a Belize, by Belizeans, for Belizeans. In fact, without Belizeans, Belikin wouldn't exist. Introducing the Scarlet Macaw researcher Francisco, a fellow Belizean with an authentic Belizean story that, like Belikins, could happen only in a Belize.
I will be honest, it's not easy doing this. Climbing those trees, being away from your family is not easy, but seeing those beautiful parrots, I love it. That's all I could say. This is an amazing job for me.
Chicky Bull, it's so peaceful. The Scarlet Macaws, they feel so free here.
The question maybe will be why we have to do this. Poachers, our neighbor country that came into Belize and stolen those chicks, carried grass to the border and sell it. So we need to see if we could do something about that situation. Climbing trees, monitoring my macaws is only in beautiful Belize.
Salute to all our fellow Belizeans with a story so unique like Belikins that it could happen only in a Belize. Belikin, the beer of Belize.
The Miss Universe Belize pageant will take place Friday, September 6th at 8:30 p.m. at the Belize City Civic Center. Tickets are on sale now at all Pink Boutique locations in the country, San Pedro, San Ignacio, and Belize City, or the week of the pageant at the Belize City Civic Center ticket booth. General seating for 25, reserved seating for 50, and VIP seating for 75. Find out who will represent Belize at Miss Universe. Get your tickets now before they sell out. It's an event you won't want to miss.
If you have a baby on the way, here is what you need to know about maternity benefit. It includes both an allowance for 14 weeks and a grant, which is a lump sum of $300. The basic requirements are: you must be employed, you must have at least 50 paid contributions, and you must have continuous contributions leading up to delivery. To apply, a licensed doctor certifies the expected date of delivery. The employer completes the salaries record. Submit your completed claim form as soon as possible. After giving birth, submit your continuation claim no later than 3 weeks after delivery. If the mother does not qualify, the father of the child may qualify for the maternity grant. Want to know more about maternity benefit or grant? Visit our website or contact any of our offices to have someone assist you. Also, be sure to visit our Facebook page and give us a like to stay informed. Social Security Board, safeguarding you, your family, your future.
New look, still nice, same price, follow the lights, club tight, vibes nice, keep the lighthouse coming all night. It's crisp, it's hype, it's a girl's night, follow the lights, ladies love it, great taste, lighthouse make we move up with ways, feel good, celebrate, anytime of the night, never late. Lighthouse Lager, new look, new size, follow the light.
If your business isn't advertised with yellow, your shop probably sounds like this. But say you advertise using the yellow print, online, and mobile app. Now that's more like it. Add more yellow to your business and get noticed more than ever. Book a consultation today. Call 223-9729.
Give me travelers. Give me travelers. Give me travelers. Oh na na, give me, yeah, yeah. Travelers, I want you to give me. Oh gosh, travelers, your liquors them just taste so good. Telling the truth and that's no lie. That's no lie. Whoa, I'm telling you that's no lie. Belize and the rum just makes me say ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, give me travelers.
Enjoy, travelers.
Come visit us at Vintage Salon Beauty and Fashion, located at 8.5 Mile on the Philip Golson Highway, Airport Plaza. We offer flawless styling and care for your hair and entire body in a beautiful and regal atmosphere. At Vintage, we do haircuts, perms, colors, shampoo and conditioning, curling, and more. Need more pampering? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We do manicures, pedicures, facials, and massages. Schedule your appointment today by calling 205-2537. Going somewhere special and you need shoes and that purse or handbag to match? We've got that too. Check out our selection handpicked just for you. Vintage Salon is committed to creating an enjoyable image for our clients to look and feel their very best. Come visit us today at 8.5 Mile Philip Golson Highway. Vintage Salon, Beauty and Fashion. We make you look your best and feel sensational.
The bank, remember the loan? Oh man, it late.
No need. Heritage Bank have e-loans with special interest rates when you apply online. Residential mortgages, vehicle loans, and credit cards.
Yeah, but the bills, man, the bills, light, water, you know, oh man.
Harry, you to be dramatic. You too old school, man. Come on now. With Heritage Bank, all of that could be done online. Any bill you could think about, you could pay online with Heritage Bank. That way you really want to go for though?
Oh babe, the Chapman they come today and I need to go to the ATM to get some cash.
Why?
I show no cash no in that to the computer. Go online today for quick and easy access to our application at your fingertips. Apply online in the months of February, March, and April to take advantage of the following deals. Up to 100% financing on residential loan at a low 5% interest. Consumer loan at 10% interest. And credit card as low as 13% interest. You now have the convenience of applying for your loan from your desk or home. It's simply bringing banking to you. Some restrictions apply. Heritage Bank, the bank that gives you more.
I love to tell the story of this land I know so well. It is the Bayman story that makes me proud to tell. It is the Bayman story that makes me proud to tell. All where they fought to conquer on that September day, where
99.9 right here at the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City. Dean, welcome back.
Welcome back.
So Dean, you asked me about this business of the bus.
Fonzo, you say your mic.
My mic down. It's on. Yeah, you might ask me about this bus. So the bus owners,
what the situation?
Wait, they meet, right? Then they have a meeting today with. They want to meet to the Attorney General's Ministry, the Ministry of Transport, the Tourism, Ministry of Tourism. There are these buses that leave from Guatemala and come all the way into Belize City to drop off passengers from through the country. And there's similar buses that come through Mexico.
Straight through to Belize City.
Yeah. So what they are asking for is that they drop off the passengers then at the bank border, and that then and one next carrier, a Belizean carrier, pick them up and bring them across into Belize. No.
So that's actually concern.
They don't have the passengers. They don't have that, and not only that, they also say that they pick up passengers along the way.
Oh, okay.
So like you have probably a stop at Belmopan and they pick up some tourists there, and then whatever you know that kind of way then. Or the Cayo, you pick up passengers at Cayo, and you pick up passengers at Belmopan and you bring them to Belize City.
Do they say honorary passengers as well?
No,
right?
Tourists.
Oh, tourists.
Tourists, yes. Tourists supposed to. There is this system put in place so they could pick up people, and they are saying no man, this is supposed to be done for relegated to Belizeans. No, this is my concern, and this is what I was telling you. I dare you, give me your keys to your vehicle this evening. I will carry it for you to Hatteville, and you jump on a bus this evening if you go to Hatteville, and then you come and give me your story about the bus service, the bus ride, and how comfortable or how uncomfortable it is. The reality is that the bus system in Belize, some I'm not saying all, some of the carriers, some of those people who carry people really are not to have any permits to carry people by. The buses are dilapidated. When it rains, you get wet. When it hot, the bus hot. The seat.
So you had to do it while you were, so that your experience basically.
I did tell you.
The local.
Then it broke down. Then it broke down on the road, all kind of thing. I am not saying all, you know.
Yeah.
I am not saying all, because there are those bus carriers like Silvers, like Morales, like Westline, like Silver. James bus line. Excellent service. But there are those, brother, when not belong on the road every minute you see them on Facebook, then they broke down on the road and then they left passengers there. All kind of thing, you understand me? So now my thing is they're saying, whoa, we're going for a strike. Unless we could talk to government, make them stop bringing their people, because then we supposed to carry their people. Now listen to me, we could hardly move Belizeans. You could hardly move Belizeans, and you want quarrel for passengers from the tourists there. Carl, good morning, hello.
Fonzo, me call back again, man.
Yeah.
I'm just trying slightly elaborate on that hurricane where they happen out there, man. Like how many people they take that lick. Right now, we they prepare for school, and some kids they get thrown back from school and this and that, and we go through a dilemma. With our weather like after that touch my brother, the whole shebang change. So like, you know, the reality is we the fight over some smart thing, and some people they take a lake out there, but I know aware where they happen out there, right?
Yeah.
200 miles an hour breeze where vehicles can go so fast when they drive it. The engine they got so much speed, and the wind they tear up the place, smash up the place like that, you know. I just want bring that reminder back. Make we hear that, man, because I'm to say it happened out there as negatively as.
Gotcha. Dorian, Hurricane Dorian, we have a prayer for them people.
Yes, man, maybe we're not got money for send out there, but what compassion for the heart, God could recognize that.
Gotcha.
All right, brother.
Yeah. So the thing is that you already cannot move your local commuters.
Your route.
You can't I tell you can't move your people there. and then you the fight for bring tourists or fight for the tourists when they traverse the country. No.
So me listen to you know, but me want to tell you what am my pet peeve, what am my quality, you know.
I want you catch a bus and then you quarrel with me, man.
No, I don't have to catch a bus.
Listen to me. Last week Thursday, for example. Last week Thursday, my daughter had to catch a bus from 8 miles. She they out there for 10. 10 in the morning. You know what time it gets a bus? 12.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know the quarrel for bring in more for have more passengers on the bus, for have more passengers on the bus. When you left Belmopan, brother, people type of people.
You see,
when you left Belize City, the people type of people. You don't care suffice your what you supposed to be dealing with. Yet you the fight for got more people.
You see what I listen to what that you're concerned.
Go ahead.
You see what I say no, I no have not even one. How to put it? I agree with you 100% what you say right there concerning the bus, the road, but all of them come down to one simple thing, to the Ministry of Transport and the arrangement or the contract signed between bus owners and them, and I sure that they have regulations of how your bus supposed to be, and what the level security you must have on a bus, and how your tires supposed to be, and what the hours man anytime you stop follow what the regulations or the contract agreement for suffice the road, then at the end of the day your road must be taken away. Now my concern
there is no
but what is my this is my
there's
thing.
little to no
we not blame the bus owners that they know they're doing their job, but I tell you this though, this is my concern. I will not agree, and okay, well who or you or who want to say that any tour company if you come from Guatemala or Mexico run through my country, pick up tourists in jive we
so who will move the people in?
Man, I am saying
who will move the people in?
You just don't say that you know all of them. So all of them have a concern now. Listen to me, me not agree with no strike now, you know. Don't get me wrong. I don't agree with Concord strike.
Listen, you think the Belizean public, the commuting, which I'm talking about this earlier. Earlier this morning when people
what is the concern? Because I know
what is it? You know, they want more. They want to be able to move more people. They already can't move the amount of people where they. Brother,
you don't know concern.
The dollar taxi.
I hear the taxi man. Everybody look for strike. Make that one big strike.
Me don't know about the dollar taxi. Me don't know about the taxi man. I say the bus owners are coming on. The bus owners are coming forward, and I say they're prepared. They know that they are using security forces, and then they're prepared for that and this and that. You know what they need to prepare for?
They need to prepare for getting their bus and so
they need to prepare for the commuting public. We can't move.
Yeah.
Where man, if you look on Facebook and you type bus broke down, and you see the amount of bus broke down,
crash
and there are certain companies, and some of those certain companies are at the forefront of this thing, are at the forefront of this thing, and those are the ones who are least capable of moving people. That is my concern. Listen to me. You got a bus terminal this evening and say how they herd people like cattle out of that place. No ticket system. When you go in, you sort out yourself, cause no bus number. Then ain't got no number on the seat, so you don't know that. When last you catch a bus? So you don't know. I had to tell you why I catch bus. And bus the problem. Uno can't move on people as uno supposed to move people. Yet uno the quarrel because one next tour company they bringing bus people to this country. No man.
With that. Make we get
sort out yourself. Get the things in order. If we were to have a premier service for Belizeans, when you want to move, you move to time and they're always on time and they never they broke down or whatever, then you say, boy, then people deserve to get them passengers when they come across the country.
Make we get
and then what will happen? Okay, get your house in order. Okay, then.
Let's go to Mexico.
Wait, man.
We must have to stop right there.
You know why?
Why?
You know why? Why?
You tell me.
No, you tell me why.
We must stop because they want to make the business. We can't go run business through for them place.
Why?
No.
Why?
Tell me why.
Because we look at no standard.
So
when bus they don't got no standard, so the Mexicans will not allow them bus. They can't meet the emission standard. They can't meet the regular safety standard. That's why the Mexicans are not allowed.
But they're not business we go doing there. They're not business we go doing there. We go care for we own people. We not go pick up for their people. We not go run tour in for their country with for their people.
Then their people not pick up Belizeans, but I tell you that they pick up them bring tourists.
But you just said and pick up tourists.
Then they say tourists.
So then they run tours in for your country.
So Dean, our local bus companies cannot do it because we are substandard.
But for I agree, you know. This is why you said that right there maybe the league complex thing what we don't understand. I agree with you 100% that we have a mediocre system that needs to be upgraded and needs to be enforced. That's not here nor there. That's a fact. But that's something completely different than for our business, craft the border company can do business within free country and take free business from free local operators, and that I know I agree with. That's a fact. Get with all Boston in a order and make we deal with that. But
so my thing is sort out yourself before you worry about other thing because every tourist that does not come into the country is at revenue loss to the economy. Understand that. And when hundreds and hundreds of tourists they come across from Guatemala into Belize or from Mexico into Belize, then when they go here, they got a key, they jump on the boat, they spend their money, they move. And that is the concern I think that the Ministry of Tourism has and the BTB has, and they are the ones why they haven't signed out to any agreement, because the Ministry of Tourism is saying, but listen to me, if we have their people here where are being transported in a world in a better standard than what we can transport them, how can we justify man jump after the border and jump up you come off a plane or jump in a bucket? You jump off of the plane and you jump right in a bucket. So, how you could justify that?
So then this is the why. All right, you have all right as boss owners. You have all right to jump up and say this is the way you want, or this is the way we don't need or whatsoever. But the point is when you meet with the relevant bodies, or the bodies will give the authority for you to make the decision. Or
what somebody say. Then you know what happens. Yeah, what somebody say. Can you see a group of tourists getting out of a luxurious air-conditioned Línea Dorada bus at the western border and board a Shabos to the northern border? How you could justify that? Good morning.
Yeah, Dean.
Yeah.
Alfonso, you need to go to Mexico to live. I don't know about Mexico.
All right then.
You make the call.
How you go?
Listen to me or no? Alfonso, you know, not Belizean, you know. Not the play no games that stop about the tourist business to get rich, and the next people make no money.
All right then.
That's the craziness for boy.
All right then.
These smart people can't eat.
So smart. Start out them bus. When you jump in on a share bus, that like you dip on a mule and cat. You go so.
But you can't blame. I don't know if you see why they explain to you.
I say, and I could understand where you come from. That Belizeans need for the Belizeans need for eat.
No, matter of saying if I never want to use that eat thing, PUP thing. We don't into eat thing.
All right, Belizeans need to get theirs.
Eat. Yeah, make we said theirs. Get theirs.
They must be able to survive in this country.
But the point is why they said
not at the expense of having others coming across. But what I'm saying is, sort out yourself. Take the lag out of your eye before you worry about the speck in somebody else's eye. Take the lag out of your eye before you worry about the speck in somebody else's eye.
All right, let's go say, all right, we agree to disagree on both points. What I am saying is this. Let's say when they meet with the body then, because for that I believe, and you know, we are jump up and we once we sitting, we don't have to worry about what we have for alpha. We jump up, but you know what happened? We
just hate,
but that happen to come on in the back down. We don't make, but we don't make no money.
That's what it's called.
We don't provide the product needed for facilitate. All right then. So when they meet with the bodies, let's go say tourist board, national transport, whatsoever. I think that our good standing ground right there for telling you know what happened, man. We could do that for now, but then raise understand that negotiation.
Look, Morales has work as runs that.
So we can't punish Morales. We can't punish what the one name for
Westline, Morales, James, Silvas, them ballet in our competitive mode. So, my thing is that all boats need to be understand because they want thing.
I'm gonna say this is my point. So they have a concern too, but they're not in a mediocre service, but. They have a concern, and we have to deal with it on our level. At you know what happened. Even the one where they invest and they put themselves out there on our level of investment, that they need to be looked after too. And I am saying, okay, what you want to say if a bus no meet standards, we can't.
Somebody is saying the person who takes you about the Línea Dorada into Shabos, he or she is so right, brother. When you are in Mexico, you know a ride. When you know a ride no bus like Shabos. You are ride 4.0 to 4.5 star bus. You see when you jump when that's why we somehow we happy if we go to Cancun and happy if we go to Merida. You're jumping at this bus,
plane.
Well, look here, you just relax.
Will you define it?
You relax. Well, find which thing.
People have to text you.
So you
people
think that make up the thing there?
Well, I just say you make up nothing.
Find which thing, Dean?
Where you read just now, except somebody tell you jump in away. Anyway, the whole bottom line.
Carl. Good morning, hello. Good morning, hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
I had traveled Central America, back and forth, from here to Bolivia, and where buses are concerned, we don't have bus. We have cat. For argument's sake, then I could jump on one of the Dorados, reach, for instance, either Puerto Vallarta or Guatemala, jump on Litegua, and the next 48 hours I am in Panama.
Sure.
Not sure.
No. I'm surprised at what you're saying. I'm not disputing it.
So, Mr. Dean, please, whenever you want to gain experience, you travel. You cannot get experience from your studio to your home and look on TV and all of that. Get it physical. Then you know exactly what is hurt, what is comfort. And I explain. We're just trying to improve our transport system. For argument's sake, James wants to get rid of the school bus and have buses with comfort. You only have 3. Where you put the next 51? You have, for instance, you have Morales. Morales, please, I mean, you had 1, you just reached 2. You did try to make 1/3 one. And Kincaid goes, when you get bored on Pullman, and I think, come and cook a tree. come and transport guys from Cookie Tree, they import, for instance, I mean, they improve them bus. So when I sit on the fly, I say, wow, what a beauty! And I want just rely on it. And I want to go for you to or come back. I don't know.
Thanks, my brother.
Thanks.
Listen to me. Facebook. Type in Shabos and post. First post. Sharbus line drivers and conductors need to show more compassion towards their fellow Belizean and patrons. 11:30 express from Benke, a lady got on and by accident or intentional, I'm not sure, and begged to get off at Mahogany Heights, but this driver refused to stop. She cried because her kids were there waiting for her and she didn't have any money for her way back. That one, and they post lang. Go back again. One next post was on the Sharbus last night, 7 o'clock from Belize to Cayo, or so I thought. So bus had a little crowd as usual. I got a seat. Was traveling with my baby, 3 years and 3 bags. Before I travel all the time, I separate my money. Long trip, I know. So some money on the side for water and chips for my child. Anyways, a man sits beside me. Conductor comes and I pay all the way to Cayo. Paid with a stiff $10. Got $2 back. The man beside me buck hand and conductor and walk away. So I look at the man and say, "How you not pay?" He said, "I had a police." That one. That the next thing. And I continue the story. Continue. Then there's another one. I don't make up that story, you know.
And I said that, but
nobody text me nothing.
We a bigger picture than just that, buddy.
What? That a bigger picture than just that?
Yeah.
Sort out yourself
everything
before you tried.
I think where the caller just now, where you know, as I'm able to get exactly what I say. Me not the quarrel, or me not to say exactly the experience what people go through, the experience they go through. Yes, that need for uplift, and yes, you know what happened, the bus system. But I am saying right now, in a Belize, the bus owners in the entire country have a concern, even the one they will invest, even the one they will have mediocre, because you know what they tag team up and they come as one. See what concern we part at the end of the day what affect nearly everybody. So my thing is this. I never know what the concern.
Yourself
the concern is
before you start
Guatemala and Mexican, they come in and the country can't do business. That for me, I know okay, I know I see that, and I don't know. Like
so
I
who
said,
move the people?
Maybe our arrangement government got with them. Maybe our arrangement transport government. I don't know what is the thing, and I know I talk from a level without knowledge. I'm just saying my view. I don't believe
tourists to come into the country.
I agree.
The standard that we are operating on is not a standard for these people.
Okay, so listen to me. So you say the Mexican.
But yet you ready for strike?
No, the Mexican tour companies. They bring people from Mexico and Guatemala from their country
to Belize.
To Belize. And the concern now, make we get it out, the concern where the bus owners have, they believe that they should stop at the border. And then they pick them up.
Yeah, you know what Sharbus.
That's our concern. I consider it concern. It is a concern.
But you can't even move me.
I agree.
You can't even move me, but you want to move others.
I agree.
You can't even move your own
but I agree
properly, and you want to move others. Stay in your lane, fix your lane, and then you tell when you have a premier line, you say, brother, I will no longer tolerate the movement of these people through my country when there. Then I will understand. Until such time, you don't have no grounds for the quarrel. Oh, I go and strike. Listen to me. They're like, already they pan strike. They're like, already they pan strike the way you want to behave. They're like, strike or no strike, Belizeans still left on his roadside every single day. Day in, day out, night in, night out. Good morning. They're like, already they pan strike. So, they're like, want to hurt nobody.
Hello, good morning.
No, not there. Somebody said a Belizean bus was attempted to take a group of passengers to Guatemala to Honduras. The Guatemalans did not allow the Belize bus to take the passengers from Guatemala. They had to board a Guatemalan bus for the ride to Guatemala while the other bus followed empty behind. When they reached the Honduras border, the passengers refused to get off the luxurious bus. They wanted to continue the ride to Honduras and back to Belize on the nice bus. Then another story. Good morning.
Yeah, but it's kind of simple because some of the luggage that the tourists bring in, right, on the Sharbus, they don't have no luggage compartment. Even store people and luggage. So then the Bluebird bus will run from Belmopan or from kind of waste of time. They don't got luggage compartment, and tourists travel a whole lot of luggage.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, man. Thank you so much, Carla.
Fonzo, the point why the make and I was stick on it, you know, make you get with Akina Ada, like what I say, we agree to disagree.
You want to be politically correct, you want to be.
No,
you at some point you have to take a stand, man.
Yeah, I agree.
You can't Baba Weave, can it say you?
Yes.
Oh, yesterday the Belize, no, I do with them, but no, man.
No,
Baba Weave,
don't
take a stand.
Do that, not
that's
tell me
you
take a stand. I tell you, and I stick by this. I personally believe that the Belizean people supposed to bring towards the whatsoever for any borderline through their own country and make money on it. The same thing then they do. You understand now that we don't have the kind of buses
for we
good. So then what happened? That no change to me.
I just passed one shower broke down this morning. Tell me what you pass and broke in on a
point.
I know they miss no point. I know what sit down and listen to me. If the bus owners were so organized and had top of the line, I'd do with 100%. If at any given point in time there is no passenger waiting on the roadside for hours and hours and hours, I want there with them. But I am telling you based on my personal experience, ain't nice. It's not nice for commuting in this country. It is terrible. It is horrible. It is horrendous. And for make that happen, then no, tourists jump in for you horrendous, terrible, horrible service. No man. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Mr. Alfonso. Morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
But I don't like when they talk about the Belize country.
All right.
Yeah.
When they talk a lot about because this country, we don't got a standard for the bus thing, but try work with the Belizean people. They try to make some money too. You go in the next country, that the next bus take over. So they talk about, the Shah bus, this is Shah bus, that.
You ride bus? You ride bus? You ride bus, Carla?
I ride bus.
Which bus you ride?
I ride our bus, Westland, everything. I ride it. We country, accept where we got.
So we must be mediocre. This is what we got. So we don't want poco tiempo country. We don't know a real country. So we must have real bus. No man, not go with that. Good morning. Hello. Standard, brother. Worry. You said that, and that most of us have no experience outside of Belize, have no idea what it is like to have a fully functional transportation system. When the bus say they left 8:10, that 8:10 they left. When they say they left 8:15, 8:15 they left. We not got that.
But
you know why?
Who enforce that? You say I try to avoid that long time, but like you want to say.
I'm trying to reach him. Hello?
Yes, good morning.
I try to reach him, Hyacinth.
Good morning, hello.
Good morning, Fonso.
Hi.
Morning. I must agree with you that, the standard for the bus needs to improve. Just last week I was on the bus. I'm expecting a baby, and the bus that I caught from Dangriga to Belmopan, it was horrible. And it is not only here in the south, but throughout the country. I've been to other countries. I've been to LA. I've traveled the place, and I've seen the type of buses that are on the road. And compared to what is here in Belize, look at Mexico, Chetumal. Most of us go to Chetumal, and you see the type of buses that they have in their country compared to these Bluebird buses that we have from 1980s. It is high time we improve our bus system, of course, because why should we sit and take this type of stupidity, and then when we go to other countries, then they accept a higher level, higher standard compared to Belize. So we're supposed to stay in the 80s. With these type of buses that are on the road, it is dangerous not only but for us, the passengers who are on the bus. You understand? So I must agree with you, Fonso. It is high time we need to fix our bus system. It is high time, I'm telling you, because it is horrible, the type of buses that we are catching, especially here in the south. I must say kudos to James, because James is trying to improve, but the other bus company that are here in the south, they need to improve likewise. So maybe something can do with the government whereby they standardize all the bus system or something, you know, so we can have like the other buses that are in Chetumal, something to that effect. But I think, and I'm going to stand for my sponsor, it is high time we don't, you know, stand for mediocrity.
I never ever said that.
Thank you. Next call. Good morning, hello.
Yes, just Dean Joe Alfonso. You know, like what a lady said, the best bus company in this country, and I never ever see the bus company complain. Sometimes you don't know if they got problems or they don't got problems. When Novelos was into the buyout and all the bus companies there, one bus company stays strong for out of the south, and it's James. So if James not complain, they don't complain about route. And you know James got the nicest AC bus here in this country, for James got the nicest bus thing in this country. I mean, never hear James the bark or ramp and rage and all they do. That one road. PG, Dangriga, and Belize, and Belmopan. Sorry about that. Are you hear James complain?
Are you hearing the broke down on the road?
And you never hear James broke down. Never. Even if the Ali bus shut down, I think something they left it by 2 minutes or 5 minutes. I not see one seller. Come, me never hear James broke down. Me never meet James on the road. So if they call they want to strike, brother, James the right. They come, me never hear James want to strike. Again.
Like they already the pan strike, Dean. They already the pan strike, and I challenge you. You say you when you talk and say, oh, make the poor man eat, make the poor man eat. So what happened to the thousands and thousands of commuters when move across this country on a daily basis?
About nothing but make nobody eat. No put no words in my mouth. Like what I say, when my part in chat, I will explain my view without you interrupting and share your one, and then I trade.
Good morning, hello.
Yes, sir. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm just calling to put in my 2 cents. Fonzo, I really agree with you. If these guys want what they're asking for, they have to step up to the plate too.
Yeah,
all right.
I agree that.
Okay, then. Thanks.
All right, thanks. Next call. Good morning, hello.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, man.
Dean.
Yeah.
Just imagine you're the board on bus. And you want pee. You want tutu. You want to tell the conductor stop because you want pee and tutu.
Go ahead. Well, if there were must, I mean, when nature call you, don't have a choice. You have to.
No. Imagine one of them bus. You want tutu. You want pee. You go to the back, and if you're a lady, you take the right. And you know, a man, you take the left. And you do what you have to do, you go back to your seat, my boy.
Okay. So you can just say this, right? Like what I'm saying, I think people in misconstrue may whatsoever the point that I was making. In no way was I saying that we not have to uplift the level of service what we provide, even with equipment when it comes to bus. But it is mandated, and no if not but for a bus owner to get a tour or a route assigned to them, they have to meet certain specifications, right?
I agree with the Transport Association. If they do like with Cookie Tree and boom, they do. Sending the school bus and bringing passenger bus. Luggage not go with people. Luggage have it
own compartment.
Please, we have to improve. We have to improve ourselves before we make demands.
Yeah.
Anytime you don't tap, you could say, here, no, they work for X quantum of money for, because please, you the A. You don't know is it, you the A. And if you don't got that, you can't say, boy, any chance, man. That's all what I need to explain to you, mister. So you could agree from so. Also, near experience to you, but you know, accept it.
I do accept Fonzo's point, but Fonzo, well, in not so many ways, he said he accept my point. But so
good morning, hello.
Okay.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Yes, I went from Toronto, right across Canada to Vancouver, from Vancouver down to San Diego, right to Tijuana, and right through to Belize, to Chetumal. And the longest part of my trip was from Chetumal to Belize, about 5 hours. 9 o'clock in the morning until about almost 2:30. I flew from here to Houston, and from Houston I went to LA, to Seattle, to Vancouver, to Prince Rupert in the last part in Canada, then across to Winnipeg, to Toronto, then down to New York, Atlanta, Georgia, Alabama, Mobile, Alabama, New Orleans, Houston, back to Matamoros, right through Mexico, back to Chetumal. The longest part of my trip was from Chetumal to Belize, almost 5 hours, and all on good buses. And if I ever wanted to go to the bathroom, like the gentleman just said just now, I didn't have to ask anybody. I just went to the back and went to the bathroom. And it was very pleasant. So I did North America round trip and back to Belize, no problem. We do, and I agree with you, Alfonso, we are not no mediocre bus riders. We should have some good buses for ourselves. All we have is a bunch of old school buses, old Bluebird school buses. It's about time we step up.
Yeah, bus that from the what, 70s, no?
Pardon?
Them bus there where we have that from the 70s, no?
I don't know what they're from.
The Bluebird kind of
They're
bus.
all old school buses. All those Bluebirds are old school buses. And we have to step up. I see Morales buses are looking pretty good. I came from Corozal the other day on one from Corozal to Belize. That was very good. But it was noisy. The guy was moving his shoulders, dancing to the music like, and you could hardly hear yourself think. You know? And that's not necessarily. Why do you have to listen to some music so loud? I'm not deaf, nor do I want to go deaf by listening to it. You know, cut down and be pleasant. You know, have some class. Okay?
Thanks, Cap.
Have a wonderful celebration, guys.
You too, sir. Before this is what I'm saying. Before you try fix other problems when you have, fix your own. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
And I speak for thousands and thousands of commuters, and I dare you, I challenge you, I request, I ask, I beg, I plead. This evening or whenever you have a chance, you jump on one of them buses there, and you go there and you feel where I have felt and where thousands of commuters feel on a daily basis. Before you worry about, we're being crass people and who they bring the tourists and crass, you must sort out yourself. Carl, good morning, last call. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Go ahead, John.
In which way, like I said, first of all, no if no, but there's no confusion or there's no not even a slight rationale in my head that we don't need to upgrade food system or the kind of service what we provide as bus owners in this country. And if here and there, so when you tell me that sold to me long time, like why I say I had kids that catch bus and they would have give me the experience and not nice. No if no but, right? So my question, that never was my point. I am saying this is what I'm saying, everything that understanding is like, you know,
are you all of that? You haven't said anything yet.
But listen to say this time with me, are you? I could finish my thing, then if you want rebut, that's straight. Could I continue?
This time 1 whole minute and you say nothing yet.
Could I continue? All right, good. So, like what I says, there's no if no but. My concern was like what bus owners go up on strikes when they have a concern. No if no but. That's something we have to address. The point where I'm going to run from is this: is a simple thing. Is this Fonzo? Is that, like it or not, that we give bus owners the bus route, you know, no if no but. That we do enforcement on it, you know, no if no but. So my thing is this: all right, when they meet with whatsoever is the regulatory body or whatsoever, they go to for make their demands or whatever. These are things that needs to be set in a place. You know what happen if you want them demands? If you personally want make we stop make the tourists they come from Melchor or from Guatemala, then you know what happen? A, B, C, D. You don't need to upgrade on the bus because you know what happen? Then people can't left their nice bus. That's why I ask you, then nice bus for left there for catching. That are there here and there. We know to provide the service. So you know what happen? Don't take it off the counter and say you know what happen? We not give you because logical and fair to a tourism industry or to a tour guides there that it would be nice for them to do that and make that business and I'm going to keep in our country. But the point is, if right now they cannot afford to do that, I mean that the only common sense we can't give you that because you don't have the infrastructure in a place to provide the kind of service where these people pay for. That and if here nor there. But I am saying the standard I made, and this is what I'm saying. No if nor but. They don't know why they hear horrors about bus stories and say bus the race and say the confusion on the road and the crash and the accident and the deaths and so they don't know if nor but that. Of course we need to improve, but not tell me that you know what happened because we need to improve or because of any. So you know what happened. That would be the ideal thing as somebody that care and concerned for say you know what happened. When on the come for the demands for a strike, all right, we were given one, but here what happened? We want low and late model bus. We want bus with bathroom. Anytime you could provide that, then we could afford to stop that from happening that with two borders. And that's all I am saying. Until then, you know what happened? You can't make demands because you don't have the proper infrastructure in a place to provide the kind of service. That's all I'm saying. No ifs, nor buts, nor qualms. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, and I bet that we not touch politics. We not touch no kind of.
Thanks for you want to talk about Wagner and Belinda earlier.
No, that's me weak.
Thanks for tuning in. All those people who listen to us, who watch us on TV, listen to us on Wave Radio 105.9 and 99.9. All those people who have called and contributed to the discussion, those people who don't agree with us, those people who agree with us, and those people who are in the middle of the line. Want to say thanks for tuning in. We'll be here back again tomorrow with the chairman Alberto Agas and Joe Bradley. Until then, good morning. Premier, take it away.
Take it away.